Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, July 15th, 2014. Alright, yesterday there was no big news announcements for us to cover, and besides that, I didn't do anything yesterday either. I will get to that in a moment. Today we have retail sales at 8:30, Empire State Manufacturing Survey, import and export prices all at 8:30, and then business inventories at 10, and then Auntie Ellen speaks also at 10. Ruff. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on across the ponds. Since we get here, Asia, well, nicely bullish across the board, and Europe, nicely bearish across the board. As a matter of fact, some big hitters here with over 1% moves so far today. Kind of a surprise there. You might want to take a look at this page. There's a bunch of interesting articles here that you may want to take a look at. Okay, let's go over and see what's happening here. Okay. Looks like we're going to open down just a tad this morning. Gold took a big hit yesterday and is trying to recover, up $6 overnight, and oil is down another 44 cents. Whoa, it just might go below $100 one of these days. Should have waited for that gas, I guess. Alright, in the account right now, still hanging on to this Chipotle. $20. What the heck are you talking about? There seems to be something amiss with that calculation there. That is not right. So I have no idea what's going on here. Let's go to the Analyze tab. We have probably goofy numbers here for, my guess is that we have right now some pretty goofy numbers on the Greeks, which is why this is looking the way that it is, because yesterday it was up over, it was approaching, it was almost 50%. It was approaching $200 yesterday, so I think that we have something a little funny going on here. Is there anything funny going on with the price? Yeah, it looks like this all might open down this morning, and that may be the reason why we're getting this information like this. Let's go to a chart here, and for this one we'll change the style to the 30-minute. Oh yeah, okay, so we're at 604 here, but still not seeing any hits here at all. It's just a bad bid-ask situation. Quite possibly I was expecting maybe to see some sales down here in the 590 for today, but there aren't any, so for some reason the exchange is bidding that price way down. Who knows how it's going to open, but it certainly looks pretty safe right here for right now. We are pretty darn far away from it. We took $1 credit on it. We have 4 positions, and we're going to get out before earnings here. So alright, so we really don't have a lot to cover here as far as existing positions are concerned, so hopefully we can get through the A+ list today without any crashes from the platform. I don't know if it's been worked on or fixed or anything like that. I really do not know. Okay, so zoom in a little bit on that, bring that over here a tad. Now I can take a look at this. I start out with Apple. Could have been, I don't think I mentioned yesterday, this could have been a 20 delta possibility here. But nothing going right now. It's not giving us an entry. Amazon is really took off. I think we had an alert on that. No, we had an alert on BIDU and Google yesterday, but I wasn't home and was not going to, try to trade on it or anything like that yesterday. I just kind of figured I wasn't going to be able to do anything yesterday because I had errands all morning long. Sometimes that happens. So let's see, Baidu's alert did go off. It definitely, it gapped up at the open and then spent most of the rest of the day pulling back. So we end up with a reversal type candle here. But we don't know. We have no idea what's going to happen. So a lot of times this is a signal that there's a battle that went on between the bulls and the bears, and that since it's at a high point, that probably, in this case, the bears may win out. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, this is a nice looking pattern, and this would be a very nice, except for this little wiggle down here. This would have been a place to get in the afternoon on this candle last week, and it would have been successful on Friday. Would have been a little scary on Thursday. But we didn't do it. Celgene spent all day yesterday after a gap up, pulling back. It may give us another entry here. Let's clear some of this stuff out. Instead of delete drawing now, they're saying remove drawing. Okay. I don't know why. Yahoo is kind of famous for doing that too. Or YouTube, I should say. I mess around with YouTube quite a bit, and I like things to remain constant and consistent, and they just move stuff around or hide stuff, or I want to put this in a drop-down menu. I don't know, I guess the developers need to justify their jobs or something, so they just do stuff for the sake of doing stuff, and it's very irritating. Very irritating. But anyway, we're looking for an entry, a new spot over here on Celgene. A nice uptrend right now. Chipotle, we are in, looking for possibly another opportunity. Can we add to? Well, we might want to possibly add to. Not the same. Oh no, we got earnings. That's the thing right now. There's not going to be a lot of possibilities for getting in on trades because earnings are coming up. So I want to make sure that I can see far enough out here, at least for the next couple of weeks, to see if I'm interested or not. I'll only be interested if they have earnings in the next couple of weeks. I'll only be interested in very short-term trades. Alright, Costco is coming down and quite possibly could give us an entrance. No earnings. So we are in. Actually, we are in a setup stage for a 20 delta. Alright. Alright. Let's take a look at the Dow. Would I ever trade this? I keep asking myself that. Would I ever trade this particular cash index? Let's take a look here. They don't have weeklies. Would I do monthlies? I might. Don't know why they don't have weeklies. But anyway, we had a new high, but then it pulled back. So we're still marching upward. Looks like we might be building on a pole for a new flag pattern. It's not very clear though. Gold. There's the big hit from yesterday. Ouch. Below my cost basis. Nothing going there though. Google, I'm not interested in anything on gold right now anyway. Google missed a trade here on Friday. Could have done a 20 delta. So we're just going to wait for the next one. So we'll just drag this one over to here. We have earnings coming up. We'll see what happens after that. LinkedIn. Don't see any earnings here in the near future. Maybe we're working our way towards another entry here. Get rid of that. And we have earnings coming up here on the 31st. So we got enough time to do something on LinkedIn, provided it gets up here quickly. It doesn't really even need to get up there because we're past the 50% here. We are at 55.46. So for a 20 delta trade, we're okay if it hooks here. NDX. Looking pretty good after yesterday. Missed a bunch here. Well, we did get in some, but missed this one. This would have been a good Friday trade, so now we have to wait for the next one. So let's delete some of these, and we'll grab this one and slide that sucker over and wait for an entry there. Netflix. Clean this up here. We have earnings coming up next week. We'll just wait to see what happens, but we'll throw a target in down here anyway. Priceline. I need to clean this one up too. Yes, Priceline. After we clean it up and get some of this clutter gone here, I would do a 50 delta on Priceline. Their earnings is way at the end of the normal earnings season, or yeah, it is at the end, not the beginning. So we got plenty of time here. Could do a 20 and a 50. No reason why you can't do both. So I'm going to throw an alert on here, and if it does not trigger, I still might do a 20. If I get the alert to trigger, I might do both. Just because there's not much out there because of earnings season right now. Okay, Russell baby, Russell. Alright, I'm going to clean this one up too. Hang on. Okay, so let's take a look at this now. We have the 20 in a new downtrend, the 50 still in an uptrend. We have uptrend on the weekly, stochastic dipping down below the 20, and a MACD below 0 and heading down. So what do we do with this? Well, I mean, if we strictly go by the daily, we're in our third day here. We should jump on this. But we're pretty sure that we're going to gap down at the open. So I think that it would be, from my perspective, it would be interesting to take a look at a bearish trade with the expiration maybe a couple weeks out. So what does that look like? A bearish trade, a couple weeks out. Well, here's July. What can we get? Alright, we're looking for a bear call. And that would be, it'd be pretty nice right here at 1195, which is 1195 is up here in this area. Now you can see that in a couple of days it definitely can move that much, but can we get enough data out of it? Data would be $4.56 a day. I'd be looking to pull 115 out of it and putting, we have a $5 spread with more than $1 credit, so that's our 5-to-1 or better. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I might consider that. So I'm going to just put that on my list. Now when you guys see that, you're probably going to go, what? What's he doing? But I would be looking to condorize this in the next couple of days. So if we get a move down today, and maybe the next day, and then we get a hook back up towards the end of the week or the first part of next week, throw another one on. Let's just keep going here, and let's nickel and dime this thing to death here. Would be the way that would be the ideal way to do that. Alright, so it's on the list. SPX might have the same situation there. What do we got? No, a little bit different. It's a little bit further into this move here. And we're no longer in this, so we're going to clean this up. And now we're looking for another 20 delta here. I could have used one of those yeller ones, but it's easier to just delete all drawings and then go back in. Or I should say remove all drawings, since they changed the definition. Still means the same thing though. So now we're looking for a 20 delta down here. Tesla. Yeah. What are we looking at here? Looks like we're in possibly a new uptrend, so we'd be waiting for the next opportunity. So we slide that over here, make it a little roundier, and delete that. Remove that. And we think earnings coming up sometime, but let's just see what's going to happen here. And last but not least is Visa. And we're still waiting for it to come to our target. Nice move on it yesterday though. Earnings next week should be interesting. They're all very interesting when it comes to earnings. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.